It's 3-0 versus 2-1. A good early season battle as we're underway in Week 4. And we will not have a return here to start. Thanks to the new rule, the fair catch will bring this out to the 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Gibson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Now, this defense for the Eagles, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
And that's not the half of it. They forced 7 turnovers in that game. And I know we always talk about turnovers coming in bunches once you force the first one. But 7? That seems almost impossible, but we watched it happen.
And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. A little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. Here's Howell. Out left to Dotson. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. They give him 16 yards there, and it's a Washington first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Howell going to audible to something else. And McLaurin, the motion man right. On second down, another shot for Robinson. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 15 yards the pickup. First down, Washington.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Here's a 2nd and 5. And McLaurin, the motion man right. Second down and a run by Robinson. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 13 yards there at a Washington first.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
On first down, Howell. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Here's 2nd and 10. A give up the middle to Gibson. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Howell throwing on 3rd down here. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
There go me with the bullshit again.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They go with a former Lion. It's DeAndre Swift. Stays on his feet. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Now they'll change things up.
63.
They'll try and run here with Swift. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. The Eagles in 3-0 here in the month of September. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Outright caught by Chosen. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 43-yard line.
Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. And now off to the races down the right side. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A gain there of 21 yards. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. That's caught by Chosen. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their 1st drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down.
Let me quit bullshit. I'm bullshit like a motherfucker.
Early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
Second down and 3. Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit. On 2nd down, Swift. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Miami. Easy, 63.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. From the right hash, this a 31-yard attempt. The kick by Elliott is good. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead.
Man, finna give me this return.
Maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And running with power here. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Their 2nd drive with the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there the last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Robinson up the middle. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. 2nd and 10. They'll run again here with Robinson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. A nice little gain. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. And that is incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And Ron Rivera, he's going to keep the offense on the field. They're going for it. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Fourth down. Howell. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to wind up working out just fine as he'll have a Washington first down. And an exhale there as they convert on 4th.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys have the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. From the 23, here's 2nd and a couple. And they'll send the slot in motion left. On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 51 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Curtis Samuel, his first touchdown on the year. And Washington has taken the lead. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Throwing is Hurts. This one complete down the field to Goddard. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 34.
Oftentimes now offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good possession, 1st and 10. To the left side and taken in by Chosen. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Now Hurts on the option right. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
Hey, 73.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Touchdown! Devontae Smith, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Eagles have retaken the lead. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. Now with that, they could elect to take the ball at the 1 if they wanted.
Yeah, exactly right. They have options here. If they decide now to go for 2 after the penalty, the ball doesn't go to the 2-yard line as normal. They get the penalty, so that's half the distance you put into the 1. If they decided they wanted to kick, they would just move the ball from the 15 to the 10, and they would kick it there.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11. Now we've got whistles here before the snap, and I believe this is going to be on Washington. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Faking the handoff. Howell sliding out of the pocket. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he'll go out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it's second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Second down, Howell back to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
One of the great coaches in football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. First down now, but that clock rolling. Howell looking to throw again. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's second down now.
He really stopped his route, though.
But they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Samuel in motion. Howell, another throw on second down. And he will find his man, Samuel. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. It's Howell with another throw. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. York able to send this one through, and that will knot us up at 10. So they're able to make things level just before half and also leave very, very little time on the clock.
And I love the way that you phrased that. Brought a little soccer into it, and that's really apropos considering they just kicked a field goal to tie things up.
All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And he'll be set up in good field position here as he gets this up past the 40-yard line.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
They'll throw now on the final play. They'll try and lay this out for Chosen. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Here's Isaiah Rodgers to return. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Now Hurts looking to change the play. A quick throw here out to Brown. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
That's into the hands of Chosen. No gain on play.
That was really on me because I was supposed to be a pick. I don't know what the fuck I was doing.
Even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Pass to Brown. He's got it on the crossing route. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 1.
He's got Smith here. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
And the Eagles, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 25 yards that time.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. DeAndre Swift, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes it a 17-10 score. Now after after the touchdown. Here's Elliott on to kick it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And this game was all square at halftime, and now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
They'll definitely say that's what he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
Powell trying to pick it up on third. This one incomplete. Probably should have been picked. What a nonchalant with the throw to the safety valve, and it's fourth down.
How about the coverage we just saw break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
On the return, it's Rodgers. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
The partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 79 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Well, it's caught on the right side at Smith. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6. Commanders 35-yard line.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? Yeah, they're going to speed things up here.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
And Hurts going to move him around.
Tiger swamp, Tiger swamp.
On 3rd down, here comes Swift. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
A gain of 4 yards. That's another Eagles.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Over the middle, complete. That's Smith. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Philadelphia. Here's Hurts to throw. They'll roll him out right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. The carry here for the big tight end. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Swift is into the end zone for an Eagle touchdown.
And as a defensive coordinator, you're almost in a no-win situation down here near the goal line. You know how dangerous Jalen Hurts is when he holds on to it. You've got to be prepared to stay with it. So when he hands it off, if you're slow in reacting, this is going to be the result.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he returns this to the 22.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
That one downfield for Dotson. And this will be caught at the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A huge play there for Washington. 51 yards.
And here's a spot where this offense says, we got to start making something happen. We're down 2 scores. It's the 4th quarter. We've got to start moving with some urgency. And here's a big play that gives them a ray of hope that they can get back in this one.
They'll throw on first down. Here's Howell. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. And this play's still live. He faked the spike. Going to throw it. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired, while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest game we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had that one down before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Curtis Samuel. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Commanders have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So Washington now with an important 2-point conversion attempt. Howell throwing for it. Flushed out right. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good. And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A very rare kickoff return on an onside kick. And the Eagles are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. Elliott on for the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Howell's throw taken in by Samuel. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And quickly they get to the line.
And the Washington first down.
And McLaurin, the motion man right. Howell throwing on first down here. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Miami.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Now a 2nd and 10.
73. 73. Alpha, alpha, alpha.
Throwing is Hurts. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. This offense on third down today, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Hurts. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down. And they get it easily. A gain of 5 on 4th and 1.
And an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll get that one out quickly to Brown. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
63.
Now Hurts changing up the play. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Hurts sets up to throw it. Looking for A.J. Brown again, and he's got it again. And A.J. going to pick up an Eagles first down as he's down inside the 15. That one looks like he'll throw here. Fires the quick slant. A.J. Brown's got it. And the Eagles are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Here's Swift. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. One more time with Swift. And this time he is in. DeAndre Swift. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season. And the Eagles are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. Well, now if they wanted to, they could move the ball up to the 1 and go for 2.
Yeah, that's exactly right, because normally the ball's at the 2 when you go for 2. But if they want it now, enforce the penalty to the 1. But if they wanted to kick it, right, don't they just move it up 5?
Just move it up to the 10.
Right, move it up to the 10 if they still wanted to kick it.
They'll try to run with Swift. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
He's going to let it fly. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And this is a situation where, as a head coach, you're just saying, what else could go wrong? Let's get it all out of our system, please. This has been a sloppy game throughout. The execution has been lacking. A lot of mistakes, both mental and physical. And here's a big play that goes by the wayside.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
So far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Powell. Here's a diving catch right side. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27. They run the toss now with Gibson. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. 3rd down and 13. Here's Howell. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. 2 first downs have them up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Howell. Looking for Dotson. He's got him. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. On first down, Howell. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series, because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Howell with one final shot. Touchdown, Washington. Curtis Samuel, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Commanders are able to cut into that deficit. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. And the Eagles are going to recover. And that might be enough to put a bow on this one. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles.